the flight. 3.5 minutes of powered flight remaining. The Soyuz being powered on the singular capability of its third stage engine. All parameters are reported in excellent shape.
Everything is nominal on board. We are feeling well.
Секунд.
330 seconds in. The third stage engines are operating nominally.
The Soyuz now traveling over 10,000 miles an hour, 111 miles in altitude, 417 miles downrange from the Baikonur Cosmodrome.
450 seconds. The flight is nominal.
And by the way, at the time of third stage shutdown and orbital insertion, the ISS will be flying over the far eastern coast of Russia near the Sea of Japan, almost 2,500 statute miles ahead of the Soyuz as it begins its chase to catch up to the station in earnest. 6 minutes, 20 seconds into the flight, 2.5 minutes of powered flight remaining.
In 90 seconds, the launch vehicle parameters are nominal. Copy all. Everything is nominal on board. The crew is feeling well. All the parameters are nominal.
As you can hear, Alexander Skvortsov continuing to provide progress reports to the Launch Control Center in Baikonur. At the time of third stage shutdown and spacecraft separation, control of the Soyuz's flight to the International Space Station will be reverted back to the flight control team at the Russian Mission Control Center in Korolyov on the outskirts of Moscow. 7 minutes, 15 seconds into the flight. The Soyuz traveling 13,200 miles an hour, 124 miles in altitude, 715 miles downrange from the Baikonur Cosmodrome.
440 seconds in. The vehicle is stable. Copy. Everything is nominal here.
Good reports continue to be received back from the blockhouse in Baikonur. Good structural parameters. The third stage engine continues to burn as advertised as we approach the 8-minute mark into the flight.
470 seconds in. Third stage engines are operating nominally. Copy all. Everything is nominal on board. We're feeling well. .490 seconds. The vehicle is stable. Copy all. Everything is nominal here. We're feeling well.
8.5 minutes into the flight, about 15 seconds away from third stage shutdown and spacecraft separation.
Your pitch roll are nominal. Copy. We are standing by for KO and everything is nominal on board.
And we have third stage shutdown and separation.
Third stage separation is confirmed. Congratulations on the nominal orbital insertion. Mission Control Moscow is here. Vyacheslav is here. Congratulations again. Copy all. Thank you very much.
And you can see the Soyuz solar arrays beginning to unfurl as planned.
Mission Control Moscow, how copy? Loud and clear, how us? Loud and clear as well.
And we have confirmation of a perfect solar array deploy. All navigational antennas have also been deployed. A textbook launch for Soyuz MS-13, 3 new space explorers en route to the International Space Station, 50 years to the day that Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon.
Okay, we are on page 35, at least before all those steps. And we are standing by for the readings from the flight engineer for page 36.
До Москвы я
Moscow, this is Ujos 2. And are you ready to copy the first reading? Yes, we are. SR pressure 7, 9, 8. BO pressure is 8, 1, 3. STL pressure is 8, 44. Copy all. And at there, we'll need to go through the KRL. Actually, it's complete already. Copy. I'm deactivating KDU pressurization. Copy. Do you want me to give you form 3 data? Yes, we are ready. 17. Decimal 1. 18. 17. 19. 2. 6. 6. 20. 2 decimal 0. 21. 1 decimal 7. 22. 3, 2, 7, 23, 3, 2, 9, 24, 17, decimal 3, 25, 17, decimal 7, 26, 2, 6, 6, the prop is 8, 7 is 8, 7, 8. Copy all. Course 1 test is underway. Copy. Did you send the command from info 2? Yes, I did send it.
This is Mission Control Houston. You're looking at a view from the balcony camera overlooking the cavernous flight control room at the Russian Mission Control Center in Korolyov outside Moscow. Drew Morgan, Luca Parmitano, and Alexander Skvortsov well on their way to catch up to the International Space Station after a flawless launch from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. Liftoff occurring on time at 11:28 and 20 seconds a.m. Central Time, 12:28 and 20 seconds p.m. Eastern Time, 9:28 and 20 seconds p.m. at the Baikonur Cosmodrome about an hour after sunset. Soyuz MS-13 lifted off perfectly, arced out to the northeast, and began its trek, an 8-minute 45-second journey to its preliminary orbit. Soyuz is now well on its way to reaching the International Space Station later today. All of its systems in great shape, and Alexander Skvortsov, the Soyuz commander, reporting that his crewmates Drew Morgan and Luca Parmitano and himself all are in excellent shape. So with that, let's